Benvenuti! Welcome to Italian for Beginners, Lesson 4, Course 1. I'm Claudia, your Italian teacher, and I'm very happy to virtually see you here again with me today. Today's lesson is all about colors. Colori in Italian. Colori. Perfect. So let's start with blue. That's easy. Blue in Italian is blu. Blu. Perfect. Then we have red. Red can be either rosso and rossa. Rosso, rossa. What is the difference then? Rosso needs to be used with masculine words, and rossa needs to be used with feminine words. That's why learning if the word is masculine or feminine is very important, because the adjective needs to match it. Okay, so if you have a masculine word, you need to use the masculine version, if there is one, of the article. If we return to blue, for example, you see that there is only one option, because you use blue, like that, both for masculine and feminine words. With red, you have the two possibilities. Okay, is it clear? Perfect. Then we have yellow. Once again, we have the masculine version, giallo, giallo. Perfect. And the feminine one, gialla, gialla. Great. Then we have green. Green is always verde, verde. So you use verde both for masculine and feminine words. Then we have brown. Brown is always marrone, marrone. Great. Purple is viola, viola. Not viola, but viola. Okay? Perfect. Then we have pink. Pink is rosa, to be used with both masculine and feminine words. Rosa. Perfect. Then we have black. Black is nero for masculine words, or nera for feminine words. Nero, nera. Okay? Great. Then we have white. White is either bianco, bianco, or bianca, bianca. Awesome. Perfect. Then we have gray. Once again, two possibilities. Grigio for masculine words, grigio, and grigia for feminine ones. Grigia. Perfect. Awesome. Then we have orange. Orange is always arancione, arancione. Perfect. So let's do one small exercise. So you see here you have many colors. What you will have to do is to say out loud, or to write, if you prefer to, the corresponding color in Italian. Okay? So what I suggest you to do is to pause the video, say out loud the colors or write them down, and just start again with the video again. Okay? Because I'm going to reveal the solutions. Okay? Ready? Time to pause the video. And here are the solutions. So how did you do? I'm going to read all the colors. Okay? One more time. Blu, rosso, giallo, verde, marrone, viola, rosa, nero, bianco, grigio, and finally, arancione. So how did you do? Did you make any mistakes? If yes, try this exercise one more time, okay? Great. So let's practice a little bit with words too, okay? So common words, for example, the table. Il tavolo. Il tavolo. Now you know why articles are so important in Italian. Il is a masculine article. Tavolo is a masculine word. So for example, if you need to use an adjective, you have to match it, so it needs to be masculine. If there is if there is the option to have the masculine form of the adjective. Okay? The chair, la sedia. La sedia. Sedia and la are feminine words. Okay? The bag, la borsa. La borsa. Perfect. Feminine words as well. The book, il libro. Il libro. Il, masculine article for a masculine word. The mirror, lo specchio. Lo specchio. So pay attention. In Italian, when you have CHI, the sound is always K. It's never CH. Okay? Lo specchio. Great. The pen, la penna. La, feminine article for a feminine word. Then, how to say for example, a pen? Well, in Italian, that's complicated because we have 4 options. So basically, the most common ones are un, masculine, una, feminine, una penna, for example, un tavolo. But there are also less common options. The first one is uno. So uno is for masculine words, but just the masculine words, for example, that begins with S plus a consonant, uno specchio, as we have seen before, or you can use uno in front of words that begin with PN or PS or PT, or that begins with X. It's just a few words, actually. And un, with an apostrophe, is the feminine a that you use in front of feminine words that begins with a vocal. Okay? So that's it. The most common ones, un, una, un with an apostrophe in front of feminine words that begin with a vocal, uno, masculine article for words that begin with S plus a consonant, PN, PS, PT, X. Okay? That comes with practice. Now it seems complicated. I know it. So let's do an exercise. What you will have to do here is to match the color to the word. Okay? So I will start reading the words in Italian and I'll leave you a few seconds to say out loud the color. Okay? Ready? Let's start. Il libro. As usual, if you need more time, just pause the video. Okay? Il tavolo. Una penna. Una borsa. Lo specchio. La sedia. Great. So how did you do it? Did the colors you wrote were these ones? So il libro rosso, because libro is masculine, so you need to pick the masculine adjective, rosso. Il tavolo nero, same thing. Nero matches with the masculine word tavolo. Una penna rosa. Rosa never changes. Una borsa gialla. Borsa is a feminine word, so you need to pick gialla instead of giallo. Lo specchio blu. Blue never changes. And finally, la sedia verde. Verde never changes as well. Okay, is it clear? As usual, before ending our lesson, let's review all the vocabulary we have seen in this lesson. So, please write the words right after me. Blu, rosso rossa, giallo gialla, verde, marrone, viola, rosa, nero nera, bianco bianca, grigio grigia, arancione. And this is everything for the colors. Let's move to the objects. Il tavolo, la sedia, la borsa, il libro, lo specchio, la penna. Great, perfect. So, complimenti, congratulations, you have just finished your 4th Italian lesson, and I'm very proud of your progress. I'm looking forward to starting lesson 5, and have a great day. Thank you for being with me.